That intro is way too calm. We need to get something fired up, but we'll get a different one for next week. I just need a minute intro, nothing too long, but that one's way too calm. But good morning, happy Friday, everybody. Let's finish off this week strong. Maybe even finish off the month strong. Who knows if you're trading next week, but what you got going on. But let's have a good Friday, shall we? We're gonna do a lot of giveaways today. I'm in control of the boat. We're just gonna give away probably more than we should, but not just yet. We're gonna do that after the open. We're gonna be live on ASFX TV in a little bit, so we'll let you guys pile on in here, answer any questions you got, and then hop over there and find some trades. Pre-market's looking bearish again. We'll go over yesterday's trades as well, but if you guys have any questions, always send them in. So let's take a look at this 15-minute because you can see the perspective that we took into yesterday's open. Tuesday was a sideways day, right? Or Wednesday. It's already Friday. So Wednesday was super sideways, right? Just playing the range. I found longs off of this bottom here towards the top. But then you see the lack of buyers in that day, right? Lower highs still. Continue that into Wednesday, Thursday overnight. Yesterday, key lessons on this point here. We'll get into that in a minute. But you just see the lower highs and lower lows. Hopefully you see them of just it's been bearish since Wednesday. We just made another, I have to assume, new low of week here on a Friday. So going to be tough to be a buyer in those conditions. We have erased the entire Monday pump. Crazy how much that moved on Monday morning on like 1,000 points on NQ, 800 points. So we've erased that. If we box that off just for fun, you can see that's where we finished the day yesterday. So we finished there yesterday, consolidates, finally broke through. So maybe we find some retests to it because exactly what we did yesterday. So now this is a good segue into yesterday's session. But who do we got here? I see Luigi's here. Or no. Yeah, Luigi is here. I didn't even see your name, Luigi. I just said that because I figured you were. Caesar's here. I saw his name. Luigi, what's up, my man? Let's go to a VWAP from the daily. Hit like this black one here. Let's put one on from yesterday, what it looks like. Same idea. Zoom it in. So yesterday's pre-market, move lower. Sellers clearly in control. I want to be a seller. Too far from VWAP. Not that we're trading pre-market anyways. It returns to the daily VWAP at the open. A lot of you, unfortunately, probably took longs right at that level. Not seeing the scope of the bigger picture, you're longing at a lower high. So when it forms the lower low, you feel pretty silly of like, I literally got the worst buy price ever. Yes, you did, because it's actually bearish. Take that to today, that VWAP, right? Let's remove this. What are we doing today? Nothing but sellers overnight. So not that it has to pan out the exact same way, but I don't want to just sell it down here. Could it keep on melting a little bit lower? For sure. But the closer we can get to this VWAP, I'm still going to keep a short bias, right? It's not a matter of I could only sell it if we come up here. That'd be best case scenario. But I'm going to have to hold my short bias even if we do move higher to that level. Because just like yesterday, it could be a lower high and we come back down. Does that make sense? There could be long opportunities to that VWAP. That's a lot tougher. My best trades come in line with the VWAP, not fighting it. So you could do either one. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to trade. But definitely lots of sellers since Wednesday. Damn. This daily's got to look not too pretty. Yeah, she's finally separating a little bit from this gross consolidation, which I know many of you trading on Q is me as well. It's been sideways for 41 days. But we're finally cracking out of it. We'd like it to be to the upside, but looks like it wants to be to the downside. ES probably just the same. Not really as choppy, actually, at all. But a slow melt lower. So, yeah, everything's on discount. But ES, same idea underneath POC, value area level, VWAPs, you name it, we're under it for shorts. And then in about 20 minutes or so, we're gonna keep the stream going here, but I'm gonna hop over to ASFX TV here and give priority to this chat. Every day we're live on here at the morning at the New York Open. You get your first month free if you just click the link in my bio or head to ASFX TV here and put in code FIRST. That way you'll get access to all the streams as well as my strategy here, Futures 2.0 and 101. Study this over the weekend. Fridays are the best day to do it, to sign up, become a member, because then you can study all this weekend. It's like 3 or 4 hours. So go through that. You come back in on Monday, understanding the strategy, what we're looking for, how we're marking things up. And then you tune into stream on Monday. You're not going to be a pro, but you're going to understand what we're looking at and you just keep on putting those reps in each day and you'll be good. So we're going to give away a bunch of top one futures accounts today to you guys, but you have to be a member. So if you're going to continue watching on X and YouTube, that's fine. You're just not a member, so you're not going to get access to the giveaways. We do them every Friday thanks to Top One Futures. I think I'm going to do Ignite accounts today. Is that what we want? Do you guys want Elite Dailies? I mean, I try to give away the bigger accounts because that saves you more money. You know, would you rather a $100 account or I give you a free $240 account? But we'll get into that a little bit. We'll see what I'm feeling. Let's see if we win that first trade. Maybe I'll give away an instant funded if we're feeling real good. But either way, stay tuned for that later on. I'll do that after the open, after we find some trades. But yesterday, while we wait here, we still got 30 minutes, and I'll go into it in depth again on ASFX TV. Look at my shorts here. This was yesterday. I don't have a mark above it, unfortunately, but I will have a YouTube video coming out on it. This was the longs I'm talking about, where some of you longed it right into that VWAP. Now, there's money to be made to that VWAP. Like I said this morning, you could be trading back up to it. But if you didn't take this break above New York, like some people did on stream, to that level, well, now you're too late. You don't want to jump in now. You lost. You're at the VWAP now. So now you're being pinched. You're waiting to see if buyers do have the strength to break us higher. The smarter long would come up there. Or if sellers do have the strength to break us back below, the smarter short would come below. It broke back down, full trend to the downside, and you traded back to the open range low, the double break trade, right? Here's the first break of open range high. There's the double break. Now, this second trade or this first trade idea that I took, it's just a short. It's not off a level. I'm just seeing a small lower high here. It's not off of this VWAP, right? And I said my best trades come off of it, which is why this one is the trade of the day. It was just volatile that hesitated because I think Trump was sending wicks left, right, and center. But either way, I got in short. Stop loss doesn't make much sense because it's still below New York. So I'm like, what are you doing? Are you just FOMOing in subtly from here? Because it wasn't like, oh my God, I got to get in. It was just like, is this just going to make another leg lower? I'm still flat today. I kind of wish I did take this one. So yeah, it's probably a little FOMO driven, but recognizing that of like, all right, yeah, just get out of this. This isn't a good trade. It's not worth it to just stick in it when you know you don't like it. If you don't like it and it's giving you a chance to get out, break even, or small profit, go ahead and do so rather than just say, I don't like it, but I'm already in. I'm just going to ride with it. Because if that turns into a loss, you're going to kick yourself for saying, shouldn't have even been in it in the first place. And I knew that. So what the hell was I doing? So I got out for like literally break even. You can see the arrow. This is as far as it went, but the arrow like got me here. So break even. But then it gives a little bit better of a pullback. I went again on my YouTube video, 11:30 down here to my entry at 12 o'clock. So we got a 30-minute pullback. That's a whole lot better than 10 minutes here, 15 minutes. Quick, sharp, not a whole lot of points pullback or duration of time. So when I see the shorts step back in on this low of day view up break, saying lower low, lower low, this is probably our lower high because we're still respecting this level that I was trading off of from my original idea. So we're still holding underneath it. This was just super early on. It still would have held, but now I'm seeing more time go on and buyers not bring us back higher up to here. So, all right, let's give this another chance. If this loses, it loses, but it's clearly sellers in control. We're below every VWAP. Structure is still holding us down here. So let me go trade back to previous structure, and you can see it smoked me out of it because it was a volatile push. So once I made a strong new low of day, I'm out. Max profit on the account. Add to this P&L. We got 20 green days this month. Absolutely filthy. Absolutely filthy. You can see $6. What a nice first trade, huh? Short, $6. But it's all right. Stick around. We'll find another one at 12:012. We make 600. So continuing the streak. Beautiful, beautiful. See what we can find today. Crawdad Fish Market. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Craig, what's up? How are you? Any questions on yesterday's trades, what we're looking at here, pre-market, the strategy, top one, any of that good stuff? We had a bunch of reviews come in yesterday, which is great. We're doing a giveaway at 500 reviews, so we still need 45. I shouldn't have to struggle to do that math. 45 more reviews, and we'll give away $500 on stream. And then on top of all the funded accounts we do, but you got one 3 hours ago, so I didn't even read this. AceFX is a game changer for me. Live streams 2.0 is absolutely eye opening, simple and straight to the point. No guess, no complicated. 100% recommend. Beautiful. Thank you, Raju. And D, joined AceFX because of JB and sheer simplicity of the trading, staying 100% and working on the plays that the boys teach. Cannot recommend AceFX TV more. This was yesterday, 16 hours ago. It says the spiky Austin is my favorite. No bullshit, no sugarcoating, calling it brutally honest. Yeah, Austin was on one yesterday. Someone ticked him off. Someone peed in his Cheerios, but in a good way. Firing you up, wanting to see the best out of you. That's what good coach does. Fire you up, tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So some people like that. Many people like that, which is good. AJ, what's up? Darren, what's up? Big Meat. Ayo, I need my duck at the front of the line. I don't think you do. If you're in the front of the line and we're doing these 20-second races, normally you get a good push and then you lag behind. I think you want to be in the back. It's always those sleepers. So be careful what you wish for. There you are. There's ND. What's going on? Appreciate the review. Jason, what's up? It's evening. Well, good evening. Happy Friday. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Brian Owens, Quincy, Ducky for the win. Ducky for the win. Yep. So for anyone that's confused on the duck analogies, we race ducks. I can pull it up because we're going to use it today. So you guys are going to put your name in the giveaway list, and then we're going to race some ducks to make it random to win these top one futures accounts. So that's where the ducks come from. Just wants to freaking load. Come out. But yeah, we got plenty of time. We'll do that after the open, after we find our trades, all that good stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe the duck site's down today. Yeah, you don't want to see your duck early. So we used to do 10-second races, but once we switch it to 30, even 20, you just run out of gas. But it doesn't look like these sellers are running out of gas. God damn. Slow down. So let's go to a 2-minute. This has been on a 15-minute. Something in my brain just wants to buy it, but that's the stupid side of the brain. You know what I mean? What day was it? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, let's go back to yesterday's markup. There it is. So we'll do a 20-second race. I'll put all your names in. We'll race some ducks. Yesterday's trade. For a brief moment, I thought about buying it here on this bounce back to New York. Again, not my best trade. Trying to be too cute with it, saying, oh, we didn't break outside. This is going to be the range. We're playing this price level. We're going to be rangy today because it slowed up here. It's slowing down here. Let's just play it back up. But that's fighting the view up. I don't do that best. But because the day prior, I did play price. I didn't play VWAP. Like I bought it underneath VWAP. And it was, in fact, ranging. We went over that on this 15-minute here. When I bought it, yeah, it's freaking ranging. So when I bought it down here, it made a little bit more sense because it kept bouncing, right? So that definitely probably bled in of like, oh, we're going to be ranging again. Buy it down here. And then I literally just shut up and said, just sell it if you're underneath VWAP. If you sell it on the right side of VWAP or buy it above it, it's not a guaranteed win by any means. Don't just be stupid. But you're going to have pretty good odds. Take that into today. If you just sold it this morning, rather than try to call the bottom of like this thing so far, I can't sell it. It's like, no, you can. The longs were very short-lived in that little pop, in this little move. Look how many more short opportunities there are than just trying to buy it. So just shut up and sell it. This was yesterday where I was potentially, thankfully I didn't, saying, oh, I'm going to buy it. We're going to range. Yeah, that worked out real well, huh? Worked out real well. No range at all. It's sellers. So just simplify things. Trade on the right side of you up. Don't try to be too cute. Just be simple. Simple. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on stream to enter the giveaway, to take some trades with us, all that good stuff. Stream's been popping. A lot of people took their first payout this week, which we love to see, as always. Mr. Dyer, good morning. Good morning, good sir. Joined late, missed you going through the plays of yesterday. I struggled to find good short entries, even though the bias was obviously short. We'll go over again on AceFX TV, but I mean, the whole idea of, I don't know if that's what you're saying, of like, I struggle seeing the shorts. You got to get rid of that. I don't care what direction it is. I'm gonna trade that bitch. If it's on the right side of the view up that I'm trying to go, you got to be able to see it. Um, I have a Yeah. One thing would be to plug myself. Obviously, go check out my Instagram reel from yesterday because it was just like a bunch of screenshots, probably walking you through what your mind was saying yesterday. And it's the same as my ex and my YouTube. It's Evan Dyer. That if we go to yesterday real quick, we got 15 minutes or so. Take a break in 10. This is the overnight view up that we're looking at today, the black one, right? And this blue one's from 9:30. I'll go over again on stream in a little bit, but I don't know how you cannot see the shorts, truthfully, because you're probably just too zoomed in. Also, maybe without this black one, like I'm saying, because then, yeah, you're going to see higher highs and higher lows since the open. Holy shit, go long. Too tunnel visioned. Zoom on out. You put that view up on, you zoom out, you're like, oh, whoa, whoa. It's actually very bearish. It's actually a lot of lower highs and lower lows that this is probably the lower high. Now, if this does break higher, you got to be comfortable missing that and saying, well, the shorts aren't anymore. Let me long it. But you're going to miss that first one. And that's fine. You don't have to be in the first idea. Say, if this can break higher from here, then it'll convince me of the longs more and I'll long it. Other than that, I can still see the shorts coming in. So you stay flat. Oh shit, the shorts are coming back in. They're breaking below every view up. Now I'll short it. Just patience. But if you can't see the trend, then you got to get help with that. Because, I mean, since the day prior is nothing but sellers. So hopefully that helps. Later in the day, waited for a pullback. Yeah, I don't think you got it. Just melt, 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 melt. Those are, it looks cool and it is crazy moves, but like, yeah, those are the tougher ones to trade because they pay, of course, but you're just not close to VWAP. And then you got Trump in the afternoon at 4 o'clock. So yeah, when it drifts far away from view up like that, the direction is clear, but it's because even this pre-market, yes, it's so easy to say sell it here on the break of that low of day VWAP, sell it there on that low of day VWAP, but it's not off of any other key VWAP like we use the New York one, so it's just a little tougher. But again, when trend is established, it often continues. Don, what's up? Mike, what's up? AJ, learning to wait for new information has been a big help. Oh yeah. I don't think anyone, I mean, unless you're like 10 trades deep, the longer you wait, the more information you get, you're probably going to make a smarter decision. But then there's the other side of that coin of like the longer you wait, the longer you're getting bored and you're getting antsy and you want to take something so maybe you don't make better decisions, you know? But you will get better information. But is your mindset better the longer you wait? Maybe that's the question. But we're far from view up. So I'd love for some longs to come in at the open, but pretty far. Keep it simple, no bias. It's clearly sellers in control overnight, so we're gonna keep it that way. But yeah, we're gonna do the giveaways today on stream on AceFX TV. We're gonna go live there in about 10 minutes or so. We'll take a break here real quick and then fire them both back up. But you gotta be a member. So if you want to sign up this morning, it takes like 2 seconds. It's free. Just use code FIRST. You could join today's stream. There's an afternoon stream today as well, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then you can study these strategies over the weekend and be ready to go into the close of the month and the start of April. Big month ahead. So today I posted it on my story. I can't get the payout today, but that's fine. I've already taken plenty this month. But looking at it, I have $850 to go, and with the consistency score, I can't make more than 600. So don't have to necessarily shoot for all 600 today. Obviously, that'll make the job easier on Monday if going for like 250. But either way, can't get it today. So we're gonna press on the gas, but not slam it because it's not like I can get it today anyways. We're just going to look to base hit our way there. If we could pocket another 400, 350, whatever, we'll take it. And then you come back in on Monday and Tuesday. You keep adding it. Whether I take the payout today or on Tuesday the 31st, my life doesn't change. So like there's no rush to get it today. It might feel cool, but oh, I got another one. If it happens on Tuesday, it's the same as it happening today. There's no difference. Finished 2.0 earlier today and really great stuff in there. Oh, I appreciate it, Mike. Assume you're on a different time zone if you studied it earlier today. It's only 9 in the morning. Unless you're up at 5 a.m. studying like a dog. And then YouTube video today as every day. So I got one video out. I got to actually make another one. So I got one video out on my payout from earlier in the month. I got to make another one on the other two. And then if we take the other one next week, I'll go over that one as well. But good video yesterday on the mistake I made. Was it Monday? I think it was Monday. If we go to this calendar, you'll be able to tell. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it was Tuesday. I think it was this Tuesday was when we went to the studio. I was in Miami on Tuesday. Maybe it was last week. I think it was last week. No, I don't know. It might have been Monday. Anyways, I sized way too small. So then I just threw my rules out the window on how to manage my trades because I was like, this isn't a lot of money. I'm not closing it here. Fuck that. From South Africa. There you go. That makes sense. With JB. AJ, $1,500 from payout. Nice. Consistency score got messed up early in the month, so I've got to get to 3,300 instead of 2,500. Come on, my man. Simple math. Can't be doing that, AJ, but it's good. Keep an eye on that next time. I mean, the contract size is super simple. Everyone always asks what contract size I should use. It changes every day. You should be risking the same amount of money every day. If I long it right now, I'm not. It's gonna and I put a stop at low day. That's 36 points. If I put 3 on that, it's gonna be $6 a point. How much am I risking? If I put on 3, $216. But when the open comes in and there's a different setup, or I have a bigger stop loss, because let's say I was shorting it here with a stop loss that structure up here, now it's 71. But I always trade 3 contracts, so now I'm just taking on $429 of risk. What? No, it wavers depending on what size stop loss it is. But no matter what, I'm always going to risk $300 to $400 on the trade. So it's really not that hard. I'll trade 2 micros if I have to. I'll trade 5. I'll trade 8. What does it call for? How tight is my stop? How wide is my stop? How volatile is it? But at the end of the day, whether I win or lose, it's going to be $500. I don't care if the 500 comes off of 1 contract or 6. So that's the short answer. Yeah, Zach streams with us on AceX TV in the afternoons. Big dog shitting on my month. He's up 8K in payouts this month. I actually might be wrong. I am definitely wrong. He at least took 8K out this week. So I think he definitely took out more in the month. It's James, the bald guy right here next to Austin, who also streams with Zach in the afternoons. He's up 20K on FTMO. FTMO, you know where he's from. He's not in America. He's in South Africa trading FTMO still. So big dog on the payouts for James as well as Zach. You all see Austin's daily payouts on his pre-live. The boys are eating and the chat's eating with us. So you'll have to see it. And for anyone that's unfamiliar, all the streams are recorded and you can watch the replay. So you can see yesterday's session, why we did what, same thing on the day prior, every day. So you get all the live streams, all the courses, and all the replays. It's a lot of information, a lot of hours to get reps in the gym. JB on fire this month, yeah. Zach was 33K. What a fucking savage. Yeah, I knew he had an 8K Apex like this week, so I figured that wasn't his whole month. That was just this week. I was way off. Big dog. He said it this morning. That's sick. All right, we'll take a break in a couple minutes. I'm going to fire up an intro. We'll stay live here. But if you want to be involved in the giveaways and the priority on the chat and the questions, join stream. Absolutely free. The chat will be in here in 5 minutes. And then we'll do some giveaways, take some trades, go into the weekend with some lessons and some questions you guys have. But seriously, study up the Futures 2.0 over the weekend while it's free on your first month. Trade with us next week. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. See you later. But absolutely free, no strings. And then I got a new YouTube video coming out today on actually the new Top 1 Futures Elite Dailies for any of you that are interested in them. These are the eval accounts. So it's not an instant funded. I'm not going to ramble on that right now. Go watch the new YouTube video coming out today at 11. So in about 2 hours, that'll be out here on my channel, and then I think that's it. All the housekeeping stuff. We're gonna try to finish out this beautiful month with another Green Day today. That'd be fucking sick. So I might be a little bit more patient than you're used to seeing, if that's even possible. But something deep down in me wants to have a Green Day today, as we always do. But I think if your calendar looks like this, you'd hate to have it be fucking red and just fuck with the look of it. But all that matters is you're getting paid. So we'll take that in stride. So we got 10 minutes until the open. We're getting a little bit more drift towards that view up, which is what we want to sell it back down, hopefully. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me pre-market. Feel free to stay. Obviously, we're going to keep on running this stream. I'm going to take a break, and then we'll be back on ASFX TV in just a little bit. Let me set this up. Let's have a great Friday, shall we?
I got soul. I said, oh! All right, Jay, play us something. I got that soul power, soul power, soul. 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 Let's say take me home. All right, listen to me, man. Hit me. 3 times, 1, 2, 3, come on. Oh. You know what I mean? Let me break your hip and let your backbone slam now. Like James Brown said, give me 2. Tell me what to do now, baby. Break it down on the 1. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up over that thing, yeah. Get up off that thing, get up. Get up off that thing, get up. I say it one more time for me, baby. I say take me home.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Let's see. Ion, we're good. David, what's up? Chris, Scotty, happy Friday, everybody. Let me just check everything's running smoothly before I just ramble to nobody. I think it's all fine. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. So we had a little good pre-market stream. We're going to continue that here. If you want to join the giveaways, we'll do those a little bit later. You got to be a member, so told you guys how to enter that. I'll keep running the banner on the bottom for anyone else that wants to join. And then let's have a good Friday. Randy should be on. I got no trades on here pre-market. We'll go over that in just a little bit as well, what I was looking for. Any trades from yesterday, if you have any questions from yesterday, always send them in. Structure was very bearish and continuing so this morning. Andrew, what's up? Gotti, what's up? Denny, Gabriel, Michael, everybody's here. I'm not going to go through all those names, but I appreciate you all. What's up?
Good morning, Ev.
And it looks like we have Randy. Can you guys all hear me? All looking good. Audio's good. Good morning, my friend.
Hopefully, Miles is not. You guys might hear a little bit of him this
I'll be
morning.
right back. My fucking computer again. Randy, you hold down the fort, all right? You want to show up pull up your screen? You and Austin just love to ruin my fucking StreamYard. It's got to be Chrome because I switched to Safari on freaking everything else. So I'll be right back, chat.
What's happening, everyone? How's it going? I don't know what happened. What did I miss? Ev is fucked up his computer, I guess. No idea. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm wearing sleeves today. I got to be professional. Morning, Craig. Santiago. Carlos. Nice. Everybody's here on Friday. Love it. Yeah, so I'm chilling. I had a bit of my first to all the parents out there that will know this, we had our first scare with Miles yesterday, so we had to take him to urgent care. Luckily he doesn't have pneumonia. He's just got bronchitis, but yeah, he was having some breathing issues yesterday morning when I got off stream, and he did not look well. It was quite scary. I've never seen him. His eyes were rolling into the back of his head, and he was just breathing really shallow breathing. So that was my day yesterday. But thankfully we got him in, got some X-rays done immediately, and got him looked at. So he's good now. He's home. I'm back at it, so I'm just trying to get my head clear and get back into ending the week here with everyone. And looks like we got Ev back, but we got no sound still, I think, Ev.
Really?
Oh, no. There you go. We're
Yeah.
good.
Jeez.
I thought you moved your mouth and nothing came out. That's why I was looking at that.
Crazy. It's always when I do the pre-markets into the A's Effects TV stream. Maybe we just cut that shit. But good morning, everybody. I could hear nothing, but I see you talking and they could hear you, so it's definitely on my end. But good news is my computer came yesterday, so I'm going to go down and get it after stream today.
Nice. Yeah, I heard you saying that obviously we are looking bearish. There's no other way around it. We're going for new lows. We've taken out that Trump candle. And here we are.
New low a week on a Friday. It's going to be tough to be bullish in those conditions.
And then even into the open, you had a little bit of, you can even call it a bounce pre-market there, and then New York opens, and here we are. It's been straight down right into a new low a day, new low a week, new low of everything.
Yeah, in a perfect world, I was painting a pre-market on like we move higher to sell it back down like we did yesterday. But if this wants to just sustain bearish like it has been, it doesn't have to pull back. Yesterday there's great lessons on it. We'll go into it in a little bit. If you have any questions on it, like the daily view up from yesterday, if you turn it black here, there were longs at the open, but then lower high, shorts came back in because we were far from view up. We want to find the lower high and sell it back down. So ideally today we moved higher here, and we guess we still could, closer to this view up, but still keep the short bias because we know it could still fall from there. So if this just drops here from the open, from the pre-market move, not going to be impossible to sell it, but just going to be a little bit tough to see it off of no view up. So we'll give it time. Wait 15 minutes. We'll do the duck races later on. So if you have any questions or want recaps from yesterday, now would be the time to do it while we sit on our hands and take no trades here. Hey, amazing work on Futures 2.0. The content is on point. Oh, I appreciate it. Good. Yeah, we had a couple people started this week, which is good. And on Fridays, for anyone watching on X and YouTube, like I said, if you sign up this morning, you could join the giveaways pretty quickly, but then also you get the study of the strategies over the weekend and then come in on Monday ready to go on stream. So it's probably the perfect day to sign up just because you're not going to be able to trade tomorrow. You could just keep your head down and study. Charlie, what's up? Dallas, what's up? Lance, what's up? Good morning. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the trades here, but nothing really going on. So as I show my calendar one last time, hopefully we can fill it with another green square today, Randy. I'm going to have to unfortunately be pretty picky to keep this thing from going red.
You're killing it, bro. 2 payouts this month. You got a third one locked and loaded too, right?
Yeah.
You ready?
And then we're going to try to go for a fourth one. By end of month seems a little unrealistic, but the fact that we have 3 more days, but you never know. Just one trade yesterday. Yeah.
I was
saying on...
Go ahead.
I was saying on stream this morning on the pre-market, it's like whether I can't take the payout today because I need 800 more and I can't make more than 600. So perfect world, we make all 600 today. But even if I take the payout on Monday, Tuesday, next Thursday, doesn't fucking matter. My life doesn't change whether it happens today or next Wednesday. So it's like everyone's in a rush to go get the payout, but like you don't need to force something on one given day to try to get it by some timeline that you put in your head. Would it be great to say I got it in March? Yeah, sure. But it doesn't fucking matter if I take it April 1st. So like whenever it comes, it comes. I'm not going to force something so I can get something all in 1 month because that doesn't change. You don't get more by doing it all in the same month. So that was the big lesson on that one. I'm just, whenever it comes, it comes. I don't need to force it. But we're bleeding here still. Anyone short somehow?
I was just going to say, we've already, all week, we've been trading within a 20-25 point opening range, and we're going to be almost breaking that now, I think, if not already broken. Yeah, so we're at 25 points already, and we still got 10 minutes left before this thing is set. So if this wants to sink lower, this is going to be ugly. I was almost trying to envision yesterday again where we'd get this, immediate bounce into the New York Open, and
Yeah.
price would, and we could get the sells off the top again. But that's what I was picturing when I was doing my VWAP, laying in bed envisioning. So
Yeah, Austin sent this morning for whatever it's worth on the VIX touched 27.3 yesterday, and historically this is a bearish signal if it closes above this level at least 11 times. All but one negative return on SPX had this condition since 1990. So doesn't guarantee negative returns, but has also been a condition of negative return years. Shit. So we heading lower?
Marlon's funny. He's like, "What happens if you have a red day this month? Are you going to reconsider all your life decisions?"
Probably.
Don't
have a
put
red
that
day-
pressure on him, Marlon. He's already fucked up about his computer. He's got enough
Yeah, if I have
pressure
a red day,
already.
it's a matter of well, the red day is gonna come. It's not gonna come today. You gotta manifest it. It's not gonna come today. It's gonna come next week. But when it does, my sole job is to just not let it be big. Oh fuck, the green streak's in jeopardy. You gotta go big now. You gotta oversize, trade this, blah blah blah. It's like, nope. Yeah, it's fucking red. It's fucking red. It means nothing because it's gonna come. It's not like
what
it's
happens on those red days, right? And is it a blow up?
exactly.
Were you able to control the losses? Like that's all that you focus on that red day. You just understand what happened on that red day because it's gonna happen.
Because this streak literally does mean nothing. It's obviously cool, but even if there was like a minus $200 day in there, minus 450 in here, still green on the month, still taking payouts. It's all good. This just looks cool. But like if I lose $200 on any given day, it's fine because the next day I could probably make more than 200, and you're just still stacking green days more than not. You'll be good in the long run. So, like Randy said, my only job is just to be good at losing when it does come. Don't overdo it. Don't blow up the account. All the good work lost in 1 or 2 days. That's how you lose all the momentum.
Is that better? Do I
Six
still
is
get an
at
echo on
30
my
this
side, guys?
morning. What's that?
No, it was just some of the guys in the chat were saying I had an echo on my side.
No echo for me. I am on Safari now, and that's when Austin said I had those echo issues last week. But I don't fuck. Hey,
I
hope
was
you're
on
doing well.
stream.
Can you help me out? What the fuck? No. Fix your own car.
VIX is at 30.
Is it? I have it at 9. Oh, 30. Like the price of 30 or the value 30? I thought, what was this saying? Oh, it touched. Oh, so it was saying it touched 27.3. I thought it meant like a percentage drop on the day or increase on the day. So yeah, we're at 29.95 right now, value wise. So it's saying when it touched 27.3, gotcha.
That's
So
weird because I can actually hear a bit of an echo now too.
Yeah, it's got to be me. Let me check my mic again. I can't do echo cancellation on StreamYard here with Safari.
What? Oh, that's so funny.
Are we doing a duck race? Yeah, just not yet. Patience, young Padawan. Got to take some trades first. Got to lock in.
I was like, thank God Austin's not here, right, Ev?
There he is in the chat. Don't speak too soon. Yeah, it's probably my computer going into my mic or whatever.
Yeah, because I never had issues with it before, and nothing has changed on my setup.
No, yeah, it's you could blame me, chat. Fuck off. I can do what I want when I'm this green, okay? We're gonna have echo, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna deal with it. But we'll do giveaways in 40 minutes or so. So hang tight. If you have any questions from yesterday, we skipped yesterday's recaps. Let's go into that real quick. On the shorts, so we could definitely and should speak. I put out a good reel on yesterday's shorts here. Many of you took that with Austin on stream right before we wrapped up. But the whole idea of just not longing it too soon, unless you're longing it to that view up, which I know some of you did. Some of you longed it at the New York view up break. Whether that's something I would take or not is irrelevant, but good job. Now you're at the view up, pinched between these two view ups. So now is the tough time to be getting involved into a long because you just ran into the overnight view up in an overall bearish trend, which I showed a little bit earlier that this is probably going to be a lower high until we really break above it, confirming that buyers are showing up with some strength. So the fact that they slow there, keeping you involved, looking for shorts, but it's tough to short it when you're above New York. So really nothing to do here yet. until you finally get the break. Okay, sellers finally showing a little bit of strength, more so than the buyers. Now let's short it to the bottom of the range. And then the whole lesson later on in the day, this thing fucking melted way further than here, of just get on the right side of you up. If all else fails, just be on the right side of you up. You're going to have better odds than trying to buy it. Of the longs are very short-lived when it's a bearish trend, right? So rather than try to call the bottom and get the crazy price, just trade on the right side of you up with the structure after a pullback. I guess you should say as well, don't just be chasing lower lows ideally. But if you get a good pullback and trend is established, she goes. I mean, even look at today's pre-market. Rather than try to call the bottom, look how short-lived these longs are. There's a little pop in there. There's a little pop, but there's way more shorts to be had than to try to buy it. So that's the main lesson for any of these days. As long as you're on the right side of VWAP, you're doing something right. And then you look at my exit yesterday was like it was in this push. And then she kept going. She can keep going. Once trend is there, she goes. The open range isn't set yet, but pull back to view up here on NQ. How about ES? Same thing. Strong drop. Pull back to New York. There's going to be no breaks of it, considering we're still forming this opening range. So I'm good.
Yeah, YM still below its New York VWAP.
Then also Austin put the link to the giveaway in the chat. If you guys want to fill out that form, we'll do the giveaway later on. But put your name on that or fill out that form once, and you'll be good to go. We'll keep sending it in the chat if you miss it. That purple view up was manually drawn from that low? Yeah, because I used the body on that one. I didn't like the look of that pin. I just wanted to see if sellers could take control back from that point. So, yeah. I don't know. Do we just make another leg lower here from New York while the open range is still setting? Stop loss would have to be at the top of the range for now, at least. But open range isn't setting on a Friday with no breaks yet. Far from the overnight.
Boo. Boo, boo, boo.
So like we said earlier in the week, you don't have to act on your first idea. This is the first idea, and I could see it being valid. I could see it play through, but don't need the first one. Let's see what
That's why we do giveaways, right, Ev? That's why we do these giveaways to Art of Distraction.
Yeah. Don't need to act on the first idea. If it wins, it wins. Cool. Sellers are keeping on in. We'll look for shorts. We're just far from overnight view up. Yeah. We might not get it today. Not that we're going to just shrink down to regular trading hours, but we're underneath the daily. So if we can get close to that, that'd be great. But we still do need to remember that, well, from New York, it's sellers. It might just keep going if we stay underneath this New York view up. Now, if it gets above it, then yes, I'd be looking forward to get back to that overnight for sure.
On Bookmap, we have orders below 64.65 down to 64.50.
Evan Lugo,
and then we have some orders above at
right
95, but nothing really. There's really no levels to have confluences off of. So just looking at Bookmap, we do have orders below us. Clearly, we are in that downtrend. So
yeah, move my indicator to the left today because it looked like we might be bearish, and so price action is going to be coming down here. I don't want it hitting the indicator. Evan Lugo, I do not use a copy trader right now. What platform would you recommend? I don't feel comfortable recommending one since I'm not very proficient in any of them. So maybe Randy could help you. But I know he's working with one in the background.
I'm waiting to get the new beta of Traders Post new platform with their command pad. So once I get it and I use it for a bit and I'll use it on stream and see how it goes, and I'll start to recommend it if I like it. But until then, kind of like Evan said, I'm not using anything at the moment either. So I don't really have anything. I try to only recommend things that I use. I only actually recommend things that I use. So, we lost Ev again. But yeah, no. So I just want to, I want to try it. We'll try it on stream, see how it works. We can all kind of use it together and then go from there. 64.70. Yeah, sure. I got actually a block of orders just came on 386 down to 64.65 now. I'll pull up my screen here. So as you guys can see, we have these orders up here at 95, which is basically opening range high. It's going to set now. And then we have orders down below. So let's see if we can trade maybe up into this opening range high, look for that first break, and then possibly come lower. Again, I'm not buying anything just at the moment. I'm going to hang tight here.
Oh, what happened there? We're breaking above. Shorter while the open range is still setting. It's crazy.
As soon as you disappear, I'm like, I can't buy this. What's NQ look like?
Oh, you want to buy it?
No, I'm saying just to buy it up to the opening range. You have orders above, so we could trade, get that first break, and then look for the move lower.
Blew my account, entered the wrong contract. Come on.
No.
This amateur hour? You're better than that.
Josue, when you
minis
do
or the
stuff like
micros?
that, you just got to cancel exit all immediately and take the licks. You
What
can't
I'd
hold
also
on
say is,
to.
what were we even trading right now? Did it just happen now? Like, what are we even trading? So you got two things that we did wrong today already, and it's 9:46. Trading during the opening range and too much size. Run a lap, then 10 push-ups. If it was today, I don't know if you're talking about yesterday.
What do we have? We have Michigan sentiment final.
Love to see losers play out without you. Like, it looks like a nice retest in New York, but the opening range is still setting. So, like, you got to take in that information of, like, yeah, this is a nice lower high off New York. If it makes a lower low, I want to be in it. But, like, the timing may not be right for it. You might have to sell it 10 minutes later. And now it's the better time to play it. So, patience. Patience. What were you going to say, Randy?
I don't know what I was. Oh, we have news that, somebody in the chat said we got news at 10. We got Michigan.
No.
Michigan numbers.
Why do we care about Michigan so much?
I don't know. And who is Michigan, and why does Michigan get to like do this kind of shit? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
I need facts. Where's Austin when we need him? Break it down for us.
Yeah. If I was running laps and doing push-ups for breaking rules, I'd be ripped. Wouldn't we all be? Be freaking jacked. Michigan sentiment and then Fed speaker at 11:30. Okay. Thank you, Barry. Hopefully we're done by 11:30. Austin's putting the giveaway link in the chat again. We'll do those a little bit later, but fill out the form. We'll raise some ducks. It's up to me and Randy what we want to give away, how much we want to give away. So tread lightly, chat. Tread lightly. No one's complimented my hair yet today, so maybe we'll just give away one. Fuck.
Welcome, Rajdeep. Yeah, I know there's a 10-second lag to the stream. That's just how we have it set up.
Yeah.
Like we always say, that we don't sell signals. We're not here for.
What did I say this morning?
I
Not
missed
a
it. What did you
signals
say?
room.
Yeah, not a
Not going to
signals room.
spoon
Oh,
feed you an entry.
there you go. Bam.
If you want to actually learn and read the market, build the intuition yourself, and execute your own trades, come on in. If you want handouts, fuck off.
This is not it.
Ideally, in a couple weeks from now, you're taking the same trades as us without even knowing you are, because you know the strategy and you know what we're looking for, and we happen to be in the same trade.
So now we're
Okay.
going to trade into those orders at 95 on Bookmap that I was talking about, which line up with the opening range high. I'd like to see what happens at this point in time when we trade into these orders. Because again, we still have those orders below at 64.65 and then down at 64.50.
It's gonna kind of look like yesterday if this does have the juice to get back to overnight. But think about them. We're above New York. Do you really want to short it above the New York view up? No. So.
And yesterday
range
with
is
that instant rip out of the opening range, like instant bullish open, we had that New York VWAP pull higher the whole time, which was bringing it up to the opening range high when ended up you guys took that short.
True,
Did you take that
true.
short too?
Not the one on the break, no. Not the first one on like the break back below New York later on. Just because it had spiked so up and down, I think Trump was speaking something that I didn't want to play with the volatility. Yeah, Bill, it sucks.
I can't tell you my hair care routine. Sorry, Marlon. It's
Yeah, that's
a family
too
secret.
valuable. That's more valuable than a trade call out. So there's still no breaks. That if we do manage to get back below New York here, you're still playing for that first break. It's in trend. It'll be full view up alignment if we take New York here in a little bit on NQ at least. Is ES same thing, a little bit higher. So you have to be comfortable trading not to the first break. Obviously, yes, that, but like trading before a break. And if you go through your trades, how many of your best trades come before the first break or after? So let's see. Is ES going to bounce off it? Is it going to take it as well? That's a bar. I think Austin would say that's a bar that's more than 50% of the opening range. That could run. But still, with the risk reward to this open range low, first break, it's pretty tough because then I'm going to have a 90-point stop shooting for 30 points.
It looks better on ES than NQ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like better risk to reward. I'm saying you're middle of the range.
Yeah. Yeah, clean lower highs still. So if this makes a lower low, you wouldn't be surprised. You're just in the middle of the range.
I ended up taking it in this Lucid eval that I'm starting to trade. So let's see here. Let's see if we can target a new low.
Anyone in this short? Why is your chart a bit delayed? I mean, never mind. Let's see. Charlie's in. Julie's short, 64.78. Right on the break of New York. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have a stop loss at like 96 at this open range high. In case it's not done playing within this range. There's been no breaks yet. So I think you can go get the first break to the downside here. All right. Chat is short. And then one more time, the giveaway link is in the chat for anyone that hasn't filled out the form yet. There's ES, so NQ. Yeah, it's got to be there.
Yeah, no, I got my stop at 98.25.
You got the short on?
Yes.
All right. Broncos country. Let's ride. Jimmy took it. Bill, Rach, Alex, Ryan. Okay. You got full alignment. It's good. See if we get this first break and a pullback for a clean short. But I like it. I think what I said earlier, I breezed by it, but the size of that candle telling you something of how big it was in regards to the opening range, that could probably have some follow through to it.
There you go. NQ just broke its opening range. Low.
All right. Austin short, 64.75. Right there
Let's
with
go,
you,
Mr. Silver.
Mr. Silver.
What happened to those days when we used to fade each other? Now it's like we're always in the same trades. I love it.
I liked it better when we were enemies. This 15 minutes beat down from pre-market. She's down.
And again, we do have orders at 64.65. There's a large block, 402. So I'm going to be watching us trade into those orders, which is basically session lows. New York session lows, session of week, low of week, low of, I guess, everything technically. So you guys beat me by a quarter tick.
That's all right. Financial juice, we were saying 10 o'clock. Yeah. Michigan sentiment. I think you're fine.
Oh yeah, see if we get the juice. Juice down to those orders at 64.50. Yeah, we took those orders at 65 now. They filled.
Yeah, she's chugging along. NQ with the stronger bar and Melton here on the first break. So very good, chat. Take your profits. Don't get nothing out of it. Don't be greedy on a Friday. Put a little cherry on top of your week. It's first break open range. You got to be okay with this thing ripping lower the rest of the day without you in it. Trade the plan of mid-range to bottom of range. At least take some off and trim it If it melts, it melts. It's not your job to catch the whole move. Put money in your pocket. Those 3 minutes, 4 minutes, pure profit.
I brought my stop down to the opening range low now, so
All right.
I think we can get this to rip a little more, and I'll close it here.
Charlie out. Payout on a Friday. Beautiful. Henry was short. Scaled out at open range low. Nice. Yeah. Do we bleed? I mean, even just since 9:49, been nothing but bearish closures. White bars on Randy's screen. No buyers. I like 50 for my target. Godspeed.
So I got 50 as my final target. My stop is at 64.66 at opening range low, like I said, and I'll see if we can get some momentum down into these orders down to 50. When those orders filled at 65, the reason I didn't close the trade is we didn't get like a pop. And I expect when I want to see some sort of relief bounce, when we fill a large block of orders, I want to see a pop. We didn't get a pop to the upside. So I want to hold into this now. See if the sellers can keep putting their foot on the gas.
I mean, it's
And if
down
you look
1%
back
today.
here, I was expecting this to get a bit of a bounce. This is technically the first break of the opening range low.
Mhm.
And then we just continue to see this selling pressure want to push us down. So I brought my stop to here. I'll actually trail my stop down even a bit more now. It's a 2-minute trail. Oh, I'm actually on a 1 minute. So
Yeah, you got 3 minutes until 10 o'clock. See if this keeps drifting a little bit. Good win nonetheless. Crazy. Full out, full out. Trimmed some.
there you go. I'm out.
Just don't walk away with zero. I'd hate to have to yell at you on a Friday.
I'm done. No, it took me out of my stop. So
Good. Yeah. Stress free 5 minutes on a Friday. What the fuck? What more can you ask for? Straight push for a new low. If you want to keep on trading, you can find another entry. If you're afraid you're going to leave money on the table by getting out now, then you got to just change your expectations as a whole for next week and moving forward. You're always going to leave money on the table. Nice trade. Randy, why are you still full in? Yep, he's out now. We got him.
I'm out.
We got him in. We got him out. Each penny full out, 12 points. Nice. 12
No,
point
I
scalp. Happy with it. Yeah. Full out. I don't think anyone longed it, which is good. I don't think, but they won't own up to it, so I guess we'll never know.
Austin must have missed what I was talking about the orders filling and why I trailed my stop and where I put it at the opening range low.
Yeah. Diaz, what I feel like we're gonna get torpedoed with a green candle from nowhere. Don't know. So we're not gonna do our giveaways yet, but hopefully you guys put your name on the form. Said at least 6 times. The link in the chat to the form has been circulating. Austin, if you're here, appreciate it if you send it one more time. The giveaway form, fill it out. We'll give away some top 1 futures accounts in a little bit after this news and everything shakes out. And then we'll go on with our weekend. All right. Austin's flying home today, so he's waiting for his flight heading to the airport soon. So he took the trade there, but he's just not available to be on stream. Traveling. Nice trade. Got 40 points long. Why didn't I take it? There's no breaks to the upper range yet on NQ if I pull up my screen.
Evan would have got a shittier buy price with the candle when it went through that New York.
But it
VWAP
was
too,
like in the back of your in the back of my head, like what you said last week on the size of the candle. Like that's a pretty strong fucking bar. Do we think that's just gonna go back up? Like play that as momentum. But yeah, realistically, I'm gonna probably should get out here. So with the 90-point stop, I just didn't like it. Not that I didn't like the direction. It was just like, that kind of sucks. But now we got the first break. If we pull back to New York on this news, color me intrigued. But there's the news right now.
Yep.
See what she wants to do. It's a clean lower high from pre-market. Even notice how like the open didn't even break the open range high. So it's still just steadily making lower highs from pre-market, lower low. So it's still out of futures 2.0. It's a mid-rate entry. ES looks a little bit better today, just risk reward wise, but they're both the same idea. But look at that melt from 949. No buyers. There's the giveaway form. So with Randy taking the win, we might have to be a little generous and give away a good amount of accounts. Chat did good as well. It's getting out of the trade. Reward them for that. I don't think anyone held on full size for too long, which is good. I mean, you see 10 straight bearish closures in your favor, even though you weren't in it for all of them. You got involved maybe halfway through. You get just 7 flushes in a row. You're going to do nothing about it. Can't help you, kid. But many of you did, so I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those that didn't. Good job, Barry, Craig. Yep, great short, great exit, good stop, good everything. Justin, I assume all these markups are the same. Indeed, they are. So I know I'm not pulling them up on stream, but I see them. Good job, guys. Thanks, Sander.
Lots of comments about your hair today, Ev.
Well, because I said no one's even complimenting us as if they don't even want a lot of accounts. I said we could give away as many accounts as we want. Fucking
Oh,
butter
I didn't
me
hear
up.
you say that. I was
Butter
like,
me
fuck, it was
up. No
just
one
like
complimented
Compliment
Randy's hair.
Friday. I'm like, we've just been getting love bombed by the chat this whole time. I didn't realize it's for giveaways.
No, you have to incentivize them to be nice to you. You know, are you new here? You just say, "Hey guys,
No,
we're
people
doing
are just
giveaways.
no,
Start
people are
being
just nice to me. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. It's a thing.
I must say, gents, the hair and the beard is on point. Okay, chat. It worked. We'll give away some accounts. Randy's looking extra jacked. Everybody calm down. It's too late. We're already giving away the accounts. But we'll pull up that form in a little bit. Let's see how this news wants to shake out a little bit more. It's just had a new low here. I still like to see it pull back to New York. But if you guys are green, you're green. Don't be eager to jump back in. It's a Friday. Hopefully you guys have been good all week. I think a stream here as a whole this week has been pretty good. Wednesday was a little bit sideways, but some good trades. Monday, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this whole week had been pretty damn good. As far as I know, what we took on stream, I know it was. So hopefully in the background, you guys didn't blow up in the afternoons. That you bagged a little bit more green on a Friday, closing out a good, strong month. Go enjoy your weekend. We'll wrap it up earlier than 11 today, probably. Not right now, but don't have to go another hour or so. If you make your money, keep it. I don't want to entice you to keep on sticking around and lose it.
Love it. Alex just said first full week at ASFX and probably my best trading week in years. Thank you, team.
Damn, nice.
Dude, love that on a Friday.
My Green Day isn't showing up on TOF calendar. And I think I got I mean, you might have to give it a minute if you just got out of the trade. It should work, Charlie.
Ooh, Charlie, it'll take a minute, Charlie.
Yeah.
It'll show up.
Log
It'll
out, log
update.
back in. The order rejected loading glitch you had, how'd you fix it? Missed 3 trades already because of it? I didn't fix it. I just came in the next day and it fixed itself. But you said missed 3 trades of it, so I don't know if you're talking about other days as well, because mine was just like that one day. But I would say open up Tradeovate as well and see if you're in, because I eventually got put into the trades, so make sure you're not in them or get on out of them.
Yeah, Charlie,
Quack, quack.
if you think you hit your payout target in that account, just shut that account down. Last thing you want to do is try and take an extra trade or something happens or you take it by accident. It happens too. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that was a fun day. Trying to be short 2 contracts and I was short 6. Thankfully it won. All right, so we got Randy up on screen. I'm going to go in the back end now and find all your names for the giveaway. All right.
Yeah, Charlie, it'll show up. Usually it takes 10, 20, 30 minutes sometimes to update, but it'll update for sure.
All right, so we warned you all about the giveaway. Now let's rip it. Get the names ready. So if you didn't put your name on it, there's always next week.
Let's go, Evan. Evan's 500 away from passing his eval too. I love it. So yeah, I started a Lucid 50K flex account. I talked to multiple different people and then the chat gave me their opinion and it seems like the flex account's a way to go. So they have a 50% off promo right now. Multiple codes. I don't have a code with them, but you could use the code match and get 50% off the first 2 accounts. So it works out to like $65. So, and they have no consistency on the funded phase. So super interested to see how this goes, just to trade something a little different. add something else to the mix.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 216. So appreciate everyone putting their names on it, filling out the form. Anyone watching on Extra YouTube, we do these giveaways every week. It's especially on Fridays to our ASFX TV members. So you have to be a member. The link's in all of our bios. Or you can head here to ASFX TV where we're live right now and put in code FIRST. We appreciate Top One for letting us give away these accounts, Top One Futures accounts today. What are you thinking, Randy? You want to give away Ignite accounts? I think that saves people more money rather than an Elite Daily. They can go buy that. I think you guys all have $109.
Yes.
So I think we give away some Ignite accounts.
100%.
And then we'll take it race by race, duck by duck. See how many we're going to give away. But yes. We ready? We're going to do 20-second again. Appreciate everyone putting their name on it. Again, it's all Top One Futures accounts. Or it's what I'm trading. That's where I took the most payouts from this month. Austin as well on his pre-live. So let's do our first winner, and then I'll let you know how many more we do later on.
Gino.
It's about how you finish, not how you start.
Each penny? Who's the each penny? What?
I don't know. Trev or Drew? I think Drew on the bottom. Drew Lucas.
Let's go, Drew.
Winner. So make sure you email info@asfx.biz to claim the account. And Austin's going to get that to you. All right, Drew? See if you're in the chat.
I like the point Carly makes about the Ignite accounts, how you have that lower consistency score, which forces you to have the smaller wins, which forces you to keep the account longer if you want to just trade with less size, because you don't have to be going for that max profit. Like 375 and a 50K is very doable. It just stretches it out longer. And I think for new traders, it's a really good account to trade. And then obviously the cost is added bonus.
Yeah. Andrew said, I thought you couldn't recommend a prop. I was saying I couldn't recommend a trade copier. I have no idea what trade copier you should use. So, yeah, maybe I missaid it or you misunderstood it. But either way, yeah.
Yeah, no, Andrew, the way I read it too, you're asking for a trade copier platform.
Yes, and then Jacob saying, how do you get in these duck races? So we sent the link to the giveaway form in the chat at least 10 times today. So I try to remind you guys. So that's how. And we'll do them again every week. All right, ready for another one? Let's do another Ignite account. So that was a 50K Ignite. I think 50K is the right size, unless you guys want 25. But I didn't know. I think that's a little small. So we're going to do 50K Ignite accounts. Beef it up, because I like you guys, rather than 25. See if we can get Grandma to get one here, Julio. No.
For Talia.
It's going to be the new duck.
Oh, Kai's going to come up from the back. Let's go, Kai.
Kai won last week.
Did he win last week? I wasn't here for that then.
Tyler, the naked duck. Tyler won. So email info@asfx.biz. Tyler, second winner of our Top One Futures Ignite accounts. Big W's. So
we need to start is anybody looking at this low a day break here? Quickly get back to talking trading here as I just flipped over and looked at my screen.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure you email that, Tyler, all right? info@asfx.biz, and Austin's going to get you squared away with that account.
Rejecting off the opening range low.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like, it's definitely sellers.
Too soon?
I'm not going to try to time the bottom. But on all days, as I always try to look at the New York VWAP, when it's just so beat down away from the overnight. Again, I'm not expecting it to maybe fully come back to it, but like when it's so beat down, like at least get me the New York VWAP. Come on. Because like, where am I putting a stop on this thing? Right here, the open range low. It's a little tight. So way up here, 23 points.
Yeah, see, I think the risk to reward on NQ is just not very good.
I mean, it's definitely bearish. Do not overcomplicate it. But I think this can't keep going lower. I just want to see it closer to VWAP. But I'm being a lot more picky than you guys are. So
I see you want. So you're looking for that pullback to VWAP, and then
yeah.
I'm just thinking. Even yesterday, if you put a low a day on every break, it just kept wanting to move lower, right? Just broke. Yeah. But that was a nice.
Yeah, it's definitely sellers. I don't see this as even like a low day VWAP break. I just see this as continuation from this move. You know, like this move is still working itself out. It hasn't really pulled back. I mean, yes, it's pullback, but just sideways for 10 minutes. So I can't really say, oh, low day VWAP break, sellers are back in. They've been in. They never disappeared. I want to see a pullback to say sellers are taking a break. Let's see if they could step back in. You notice the difference on that chat? It's like, yeah, they're not stepping back in. They've been in. waiting for a retracement back. Yeah. But if you're comfortable with it, you got to have a stop loss above New York, I would recommend. So that way you can survive through the pullback to New York if it does give it to you, right? You wouldn't want to be out until it really broke above. So don't get stopped out here for no reason. And then probably going to have to sell it again at the New York if that does happen.
Yeah, you'd want your stop mid-range almost.
Yeah. If it flushes, it flushes. We're good. Okay. Any other questions that we missed? We'll do another giveaway in a little bit. But we did 2 so far. We'll do at least 3. See if we want to do more than that. But yeah, for anyone that didn't win, they're still running their promo on the Ignite accounts. That's what we're giving away here. I do have a new YouTube video going up today on the Elite Dailies. So the new eval stage, for anyone that's tried those. I know Inna did. She passed one earlier this week. I have a video coming out on these rules and how to pass them and all these different things and who they might be for. And I already have videos on the Ignites and the Instant Funded for anyone that's unfamiliar with them. You can come to my playlist on my YouTube channel. There's a whole Top 1 Futures playlist. And there's going to be another video added to it in about 50 minutes. So you can watch all the videos, breakdown of all the different account types, the costs, the copy trades, all that stuff. And then you guys can figure out which one you want to trade. But we're giving away these Ignites right now. 50K account, make 2,500, take out $1,000 on the 50Ks. 15% consistency rule. Charlie, I'm $5 off my payout. It'd be wise to wait until Monday. I don't. You do you, Charlie. It's $5. Put on a micro somewhere later on today and scalp that shit. That's what I would do. But
That's what Ben did in the Black Shirt Club. He put on one
it's
micro. He
$5.
needed $9.25. He put on one micro.
Yeah. If it was like I need like 70 more bucks, that could be like half a trade. So that's a little bit bigger. But like $5, just wait a little bit longer and ride the momentum for 2 points.
I think where people go wrong is they try to like go in with size thinking they're going to trade one tick and they're going to get the win. And they end up,
and you go into drawdown immediately and lose 70 more bucks. It was funny.
And then 70 turns into 500.
I made 630 yesterday and I was trying to lose money when I got back from the gym and I made an extra $50. So now I had to lose $70, which I did because I know how to lose, baby. I could lose if you need me to lose. But even with that, when I was trying to lose, I was like, let's just go one micro and then we'll lose like 5 points. But like, you should really just, if you're trying to lose, which no one should be, but like, just put on 2 micros, 5 micros, you could lose $20 pretty fast. I was like, fucking hell, of course I make an extra $30. Yeah, that Ben's right there. That $9 was clutch. Yeah, I mean, $9 is that's feasible. If it's like $100 away, then that's a whole new trade in of itself. So hold off. Caught a glitch and I entered at 18 orders in total. I got out of all of them, but now broke the consistency rule. Should I try to? Oh, you won, Candy? Oh. Holy fuck! So you, yeah, you. It sucks to say, but you got to try to lose money today if you want to. Depending on how much you screwed that consistency rule. If you're trying to make no more than like $600 in a day and you just made $2,000, yeah, try to lose some money. It's not gonna be worth it to try to make $8,000 on that account now. So try to lose some money depending on how much you went over. I know that's terrible advice, but it's the truth for these accounts if you're trying to play them right.
I was just gonna say set daily profit limits, guys. Even in my evals, I set daily profit limits because it's like it's 2 days to pass on Lucid, so I got it set at 15.25. So if I catch some crazy momentum or something crazy happens, and it happened to me live on stream a few weeks ago with Clay was on, Tradeovate wouldn't let me get out of my trade, and we got a crazy boner candle, but because I had those profit limits set on my screen, it was showing me I was still in the trade, but it actually had pulled me already out of the trade.
That was a fun stream a couple weeks ago. Thankfully, I only clicked it 3 times, not 18. They want to see the book. What do you need to see? 2 months ago,
Clarence loves book map. Hey, let's pull it up. Oh, Evan brought it up. Sorry, I was just about to do that.
I got you.
There's the book, Clarence.
Trevor,
got
I'm
a
going to keep
large
on
block
challenging
order.
you. Anytime you ask where a stop loss should go, I'm going to keep on challenging you on where do you think it should go. You've been here long enough to know where stops go. I think that's fair to say. Right, so this is why I didn't take that lower day view up break that was potential on the table. It's just, give me New York. I'm stubborn. Give me the fucking New York view up or I'm not interested.
I like that take.
Why settle? I'm the boss around here. The market gives me what I want. Okay, now I got.
Well, now you're. If you look at it, you know, you could have the same style stop you were going to have down there, and you could be up at the opening range high. Even you have the structure to the right.
Yeah. So now, being that it's 10:16, the new 15-minute candle just started. Let's see if this just slices through the New York. That'd be kind of wild. How are the stocks doing? I feel like we didn't even look at them today. We're just assuming they're bearish because we're red.
Yeah, we're red.
Yeah. Apple's the only one holding up.
Look at this candle printing right now. Interesting. It's like pulls back and then like pops.
I mean, it's pretty overextended from the overnight view up from pre-market into this open move. So wouldn't be unheard of to see a break of New York here. Wouldn't like it because I don't want to long it against the daily, but let's see. Yeah, I might always enter my trades on market order. Missed out on the trade because my limit order did not get filled. I don't ever do a limit. Always get yourself in the trade.
So ES really doesn't have anything above on Bookmap that stands out, but on NQ there's a large block at 23,600, which puts us just above opening or just above the New York VWAP on NQ.
Yeah, it's like mid-range. Yeah, for the TOF Elite Daily counts, is it monthly or a one-time payment? So it's monthly, but you should be passing the Elite Dailies in less than a month or a month. And I think Austin was also saying they were talking about just removing the monthly payment and just making it one-time fee. But it's like, let's make it up. It's $100 a month right now. You shouldn't take more than a month to pass an eval, in my opinion. So you have to play them more aggressive if you're still in one after a month. So then you wouldn't be charged more than once anyway. So don't even look at it as monthly. Just look at it as $100 per attempt. Summit, what levels? Got the same chart as Randy. New York VWAP.
I better erase this so you guys don't think I'm in a trade. Any crazy ideas?
I'm going to try short on NQ. Big stop. Big stop. Up at the top, trade it back down to the lows. If this holds back outside the open range low, we should hopefully get the New York view up to drag outside because we are still inside. How about ES real quick? Camo. So it's a little bit above its New York view up, but same thing. The view up is flat inside it. So we're going to need to make another new low here to get us outside.
Charlie's, he's $1.50 away.
Watch out for the 10-second rule now. I don't know what you're up to, but you can get the $1.50. I mean, hey, you made $2,900 and $2,900 so far. I think you can do it. You can make $1. Ramiz is short again. There you go. Charlie did it. Proud of you. So now with this short, you can see on the indicator, I actually do want to move it back to the right. I just like it over there. ES is above its New York VWAP. So ideally they both reclaim it back to the downside. I don't even like having this line. But if this wants to come back higher, it would be still shorts on the table because we still have this overnight VWAP. So I have a stop loss at this previous structure. Should that want to be taken out, we're probably going to get open range high and the overnight VWAP. I'll reassess the shorts and maybe even look to try them again even higher. But as of now, it's been lower highs and lower lows since the open. If sellers continue, I have to be in that. The only hesitation is, like I said, fucking beat down. Does it have another leg lower before it wants to maybe pull back a little bit closer to that VWAP? Because it doesn't have to happen now. It could happen at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. But most days, let's just turn this off. It returns to this black VWAP at some point, right? So that's why when we were already had touched it, I'm comfortable to trade away from it because we already fulfilled that magnet. Now let's go away. But it's been a while since we've been there, so I could definitely see this coming back to it. So that's why it's only one contract on this bitch because it's very beat down. Although it is off the New York, just seeing the levels that we're not off of, I don't want to give this too much size because I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't another new leg lower in it because it's already made like 8 in a row. Okay, so do with that information as you want.
Do as you please.
Alex staying at one trade a day to build some discipline. Then we got YM, NQ, and ES all taking the New Yorks now. But similar to the early in the week, until structure is broken, a lower high can be formed anywhere in here. I mean, even look at this. This was a lower high. Look how high above New York that came. So this could form a lower high there. So you got to give it a good stop.
Charlie got his payout. He
Yeah.
did it. Fucking did it. Let's go.
He got it. That a boy.
Ryan, I have not tried Tradesy. I was actually going to get Tradesy with this account, and then I got some mixed reviews from some different people, so I'm going to just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear.
I just heard there's some slippage issues.
Mm.
So I kind of wanted to just do some more due diligence, and so I just ended up going with Tradeovate.
Charlie's still not showing on my TOF account. I mean, maybe switch accounts. Maybe you have multiple on the top. You know, you have the wrong number showing, or yeah, maybe you're mistaken, but they could be too. So email them if you want, because I don't know exactly what's happening. 3 payouts loading for next week, Andrew. Big W. Nice job. Nice. Let me know. I want to try it. Yeah, I'd be interested to see it too. I mean, KV said good things about it, but who knows?
I got short again on ES.
Oh,
Just half size this time. Trying to do a
On
little
the
bit of
turn.
Austin's mentality.
hold of New York, break outside open range low.
Yeah.
I like it. Bitch
See if
putting
we-
on one contract.
Let's
Put on a
go
low
up.
debut up if you want now. Now that you've seen it's going to look weird with this pin. But now I like low debut up breaks. Obviously, it's in Futures 2.0, but I prefer bounces. But if I'm going to take a low debut up break, it's going to be following a bounce play. So a bounce. Now, if you didn't take the bounce, your other opportunity would be the break. But if you just take breaks, there's breaks everywhere all the time. So it's just like not filtered enough to cut out a lot of the losses, you know. But when you get a low debut up break after a bounce, that's where I like them.
No, that makes and that's why even if anybody was in the trade from before, Evan, this is what we were saying, and Evan was saying to have your stop above that New York VWAP.
Yeah, have to. Yeah, I mean, let's go to the regular NQ because it's just not drawn there. You were saying this low debut up break, I'm still not even in profit. I suffered all this drawdown of 70 points, but nothing in my bank. Where if you get short here, you're already up 40. Rather than being $70 points in drawdown, you're 40 in profit. It's a big swing.
Let's go. Peter just passed his second Lucid eval on that drop.
Nice. And then after this, we'll do another duck race. I didn't forget. We only did 2. Give away some more accounts. Yeah, I like that we're back outside open range low. New York view up is still chilling there. So I'm just looking to trade this back down to this low. I'm kind of, I guess, using this pin as the low, even though like bodies, we spent most time here. Give me a pullback, trade back down to previous structures. So for ES, same thing, be down like to 55. Just go another 10 points. I don't need a big breakout. I mean, think about anyone that shorted it here on that break. There's money in this move, and then maybe more money in this move. You don't need to hold the whole thing all morning. Get rid of this VWAP. Any questions on this trade for anyone? ES, NQ. the reasons behind how far we are. But when you break everything down, it's on the right side of you up with trending structure. So don't want to overcomplicate and try to forecast too much.
No, you got a bit of a divergence too on ES and YM compared to NQ.
Choppy. Yeah, I mean, we don't want this to turn into a higher low, but you can't say that until it makes a higher high on top. Jacob, I don't think I've ever taken a trade and not went immediately into drawdown. I would check your entries then. That seems like a you problem for sure. You got to see if you're chasing price rather than getting it on a pullback. Plenty of times you can get into profit immediately. Can't seem to enter the trade on time. Is that the same person? Oh, that's Felipe. What's on time? I'm not trying to get in on time either. I'm trying to get a good price. Sometimes it leaves the station when I get in, but sometimes I have to sit 10 minutes and then I'm on time. So get the idea of trading it on time out of your head. Get a good price, good stop loss, see the idea through, make money. That goes to a T on fucking, was that yesterday? No, that wasn't yesterday. It might have been Tuesdays because Wednesday was pretty choppy. When Austin sat in that drawdown for like 40 minutes on Tuesday, added in later on, but like had to sit for an hour. But he had a good price. But on time, no, not even close. But it doesn't matter. It's not your job to be on time. It's your job to get a good price and make money. Is a 20-point stop considered wide? Not today. I mean, I think the open range today was like 25, so I don't think it's too wide. Mine's 100 on NQ. Take that to the bank.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Austin, Evan, there's three levels of stacked orders down at 23,250. So,
I mean, what's making me feel better is the lower highs and lower lows on the right side of New York, and stocks down red.
I just like how NQ's holding underneath that low day VWAP. I
just like how Randy tried to get me to sell it at the low of day when I trade pullbacks.
I want you to add in. I want you to full port it, bro.
He's like,
Friday, let's get that payout locked in. What do we need?
I'd be at break even.
695 for it? What do we need?
I'd be at break even where Randy wanted me to sell it.
I didn't want you to sell
like
it. I said we were doing a duck race, and I said let's talk trading for a sec. I was just wanted to get back to the charts.
That's true.
Just to make sure nobody was taking that trade or doing anything. So don't say I wanted you to sell it down there.
That's true. What do you want to see on Bookmap, Rameez? Is Bookmap going to make sure this trade's a winner or no? Is it going to confirm it?
I hate to say it. I got to give Evan he's got a point there, Rameez.
If you're already in, you're in. Oh, there's orders below. This is guaranteed now. Yeah. Market structure's bearish. We're at the lows again. It's been nothing but sellers today. I mean, you want like a target? Randy, you want to shout the closest level beneath us? What do we got down there?
ES or NQ?
Any of them. ES. Many of you guys are probably on there.
ES, the next big block is below us is going to be at, well, we're trading into one at 64.60, and then there's one below that at 64.55. And that's where price basically is our low. That's where price bounced. Bounced up to the New York VWAP, then we rejected again.
Yeah, 10:29. I'm going to give this another minute. Man, these closes are happening in the perfect way for me to hesitate. Huh?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out.
Don't be overthinking it now. Sounds like an overthinking comment. Like, man, these candles, man. Angel, what do you got? Don't know what I'm looking at there. Pull that up in a second. Looks weird.
It's going to be good.
On the vertical monitor on the side.
You know, if it to gauge this long to write it, it's going to be juicy.
I think you did. Yeah, I think I did see it. I didn't read it. I think I saw that you left one because I saw there was a bunch left overnight. Still like 50 away, chat. So anyone that wants to leave one that hasn't already, 45 away. If you haven't left a review, just go to Trustpilot, AceFX. If you leave one, once we get to 500, do a 500 cash giveaway. Futures 2.0 is absolutely eye-opening. Glad I opened your eyes, Raju. I think Dan said we're about to flush, so we might be fucked here. Might be bouncing. Might be the bottom. Might be the bottom. Yes, closed above VWAP, then dumped. Came back and it closed away from it already. Annoyed because I'm missing the more. What? Because I'm missing this morning? Yes, closed above the VWAP and then dumped.
No, I got
mean-
3 2-minute candles. Like one, yeah. I don't. You got to show us a mark or just put the notes on a markup. And what you're
You
talking
could
about?
play the price of like once it's starting to get back below Cam, you can get involved. I know you're probably saying you want to wait for a candle closure, but even if you do, that's still a trade. That's where Randy's short right now.
That's where I got short halfway on that 2-minute candle.
Like it's
As we
still
broke
okay.
back down below.
It's still all right. You're okay. I'm out of short. Got 10 points and done. Nice, Jack. Yeah, I mean, I could have taken some down there at the 10:30 candle just because it was pretty damn close to these lows. And like I said, it's pretty overextended on the day without the return to overnight. But what happened the other week when I had one contract on? I want them big targets. Where if I had normal on and just traded a little bit more, not aggressively, but just take profits sooner. And Q already hit 4-hour low. Oh, okay. Let's see. Charlie says it's finishing and updating syncing. Would you have tech issues?
I think he's waiting to make sure the payout's all good.
Yeah. How's the BSC doing? Austin took his short. I don't think I pulled it up earlier, but he sent it as a picture on his phone. You guys see this? So the take of New York out in the open range low break. Simple, stress-free. Going to the airport. Can't ask for much more. Well done.
This fucking guy, Evan. Who is he, man? This fucking guy.
Cam, what do you got? Wi-Fi came back on here. Wanted this to close below. I don't want to enter here. Was hoping I'd get closer. All right. I mean,
Yeah, I see. It looks
Yeah.
different on the 2-minute for me.
it's okay. I love this on NQ. Never closed above. Closures all in between the open range low and the New York view up here. Clean lower high. But yeah, that was early in the week. It was even yesterday. ES yesterday did break above the New York or the overnight. NQ did not. So it was like a no doubter short yesterday still on NQ, but on ES you guys got induced maybe above it for sure. But it was ultimately just still playing around with it. Peter been floating around break even for a year. Finally been in profit on my account for a month. Longest I've ever been in profit. Beautiful, my man. Love to see it. Yeah, once you go through that just slow churning for a year and then you finally make a little switch, get that spark going, start getting that momentum. Good job.
Peter.
TradeAvate isn't updating my TOF dashboard for some reason. I mean, maybe TradeAvate's having issues today. It could be.
Just be patient. As long as TradeAvate, it shows your P&L in TradeAvate that you've got whatever your profit target was. I wouldn't worry about it. It just sometimes takes some time for everything to update and be in sync. So
Yeah, because someone earlier had that issue where they got filled 10 times, like I did a couple weeks ago, which was a TradeAvate thing. I haven't checked this morning on the TradeAvate side. But you're probably fine, Charlie. Nice summit. Just go already. I'm not looking for much. Just looking for these lows. But it might not want it.
it might not have. It
It's
might
just so
not.
fucking beat down here. If anything, if I was flat, I would still be saying, okay, let's get up here and then short it back down, or let's get up there because this thing's beat. But just try to keep it simple and trade the VWAP on the New York here. Still underneath it, lower highs. See if this has another leg lower. Because if it did have another leg lower and I missed it, I'd feel like an idiot. Like feel like you're just trying to predict that it has to pull back to the overnight rather than just being in. And if you happen to be in the short when it does want to pull back to overnight, so be it. You could take another trade. Rather than just miss the move completely because you think you know where it's going. Of like, this has to pull back to overnight. It's so overextended. Then I'm probably going to miss the whole move. So I have to be in it, be willing to lose, and then have to be willing to take it again. Otherwise, I'm just going to always miss shit. Nick, took my first payout today, guys. I've transformed my journey with the live streams and learning material available. Love to hear it, Nick Gamble. Big W's. First payout. Nothing like the first. Popping cherries all week long. Big W's for Nick in the chat. Jacob, I would open up your Tradeovate then if it's not letting you close your trade on TradingView. Maybe Tradeovate's having issues today after all. So open that up, log in over there so you have a backup. In the last 6 months, every time IB has formed first on ES, it broke the IB low. I don't know about every time.
IB low is current low of day, so it's a good stat for the short.
Every time
Oh, we're
IB
in
high
shorts.
was formed first. I mean, that makes sense. You're saying this is the IB high. This is the low. Which side do you think we break first? Probably this one. We're a lot fucking closer to it. And a lot more bearish. So that I've seen those stats. Same thing with the opening range. It just makes logical sense. Do you believe in Newswicks? I think they exist. Yeah, I think I've seen it. I have seen them a time or two. What do you mean? Do I believe them? I think they're mystical, like a unicorn. If I take a full loss, I typically won't have the nerve to jump back in. Well, then you got to size down on that first one so you feel more comfortable doing it and put your ego aside after losing and be willing to trade again. You're not always going to be right.
And Hell says he knows the market maker and it's going lower, so we're good.
That's cool. What's his name?
And Hell.
Oh, the market maker is?
Yeah, I think it's the same person. I think he's tricking us. I think he's the one controlling the markets.
Do you believe in
Busted.
magic? I believe in magic, yeah. Look at my TradeZella calendar. I'll show you magic.
Do you believe in live after live?
Oh, that's such a good song. There she go. Come on. I'm not going to let this flip on me. 1038. Go get that
We
wick
get to
low.
trade through the 60s now and take those orders at 55 and then just rip all the way down to
Honestly,
6,400.
Honestly, I didn't know you can move this thing around. It's pretty cool. I'm just going to keep it open over here. Give me that low a day. Get the fuck out of there. Big W's. Hold it? No. Always fade the chat. I'll take my nut. I'll take my nut and keep on going on with my day. Missed the first nut. We'll get the second nut. Trade back to the lows, chat. Could this thing break out? Sure. I said I'm going to trade back down to the previous structure as I normally do on pullbacks with the stop loss at previous. If it wants to keep on flushing it, don't give a fuck. I traded my plan. I traded what I said I was going to do, should have done, would have done, could have done. That's it. That is it. So you guys get free to keep holding it. I don't think it looks bullish by any means, but don't want to keep on sitting in it. Took 25 minutes or so back down to the low of day. What more could I have made? An extra $50 or so? That's all good. Any more duck races considering everyone's green? Oh yeah. Now I'm feeling good. Now I'm feeling generous. Now that I'm involved in the party. But
Oh yeah, did you put our ducks in the party?
Yeah. Anyone have any questions on this setup? I mean, many of you are in it, so ideally you don't have a question on it. But anyone that didn't take it, any questions on it? The two trades today, the take of New York VWAP on this break below for the first time today, trading that quick leg lower. Don't chase it away from VWAP. Let it pull back to the very same VWAP that it broke, that we know we find our best bounces off of. You short it again, and you trade it back down for another new low. Always catching the next lower low rather than getting involved here at the lower low. Could it keep on ripping? Sure. But when you catch pullbacks, you just trade it back down to somewhere we've already been. And then let it pull back, do it again. So I'm full out. 2 clean shorts today off the New York. I caught one of them. Many of you took the first one and maybe even the second one. So it's a fucking great Friday. Can't ask for much more. Good job, chat. If you're trading off the 1 minute, do you wait for the candle to close? If you're waiting for a view up break, yeah. I mean, if you're waiting for a break, then yeah, you should wait for a close. Same thing even for a bounce. I'd say it's safe to wait for closes, but for exits, I don't wait on a 1 minute or things like that. I know Randy doesn't always wait, but he's also on a 2 minute, so he's technically waiting for a 1 minute to break.
Yes,
but
I'm looking at the time of the 2 minute candle. So
RR, what else did we miss? Oh, there you go. I answered it. Exit just before the lows. Yeah, I mean, keep on going. Always gonna leave money on the table, chat. Set a plan before you get into the trade, and then that way, when you execute it, you're not mad at yourself. It's like I told myself, I'm just gonna trade back down to this previous structure. So when it does that, I just do it. I'm not like, should I close it here? Should I have held on longer? No. If it goes lower, I should have held on longer. If it comes back higher, I'm fucking genius. So you can't just decide what you should have done based off of the outcome. That's not what's led to these profits this month so far. Nice job, Tony. And thankfully, yeah, I was able to get out on TradingView. No issues for us here on this side of things, so that's good. Okay, I think they want a duck race. Can we see Randy's screen?
I'm still in my short.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, I always fucked that up.
I keep putting you on, my man. I got you. Production manager's here.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. I'm used to having to pull my screen up myself because no one ever puts it on.
Yeah, Austin, you can't rely on him to do any of the heavy lifting, you know? I got you, though. Went from struggling to pass evals to joining AceFX. Took a 2K payout last week and looking at a 5K payout next week on a 12
Let's go,
straight
Josh.
days of profit, Josh. Calm down, my man. That's awesome.
I talk to Josh all the time on IG, man. He is killing it.
Can't pass an eval, and now we're taking payouts. Why's your screen all dark? Thought on when to move stop loss to break even? Never. Get out of the trade if you want to move your stop loss to break even. Never, ever. In my opinion. David, yes, Randy and Austin used Bookmap. We just had it up on his screen. Just looked like it went dark, so I took the screen back. It looks fine now. Yeah. Yes, please leave a review. 500, we're close. 45 away. I need 45 of you to leave a review over the weekend so we can give away more money on Monday. Ian, great job. Great short. I see that markup in the chat. Good job.
Well, we're glad you're here, Charlie, and glad you got that payout too.
Anyone pay out with Apex? Oh yeah, I think Zach took out 8K this week from Apex and like 33K in the month. Fucking calm down. Jeez. James with 20K. Zach with 30. Austin with 7. Me pretty damn close to 7 as well. I mean, what? Can we get a tally on that, chat?
Cyril, I know you're international, and it does take like my accounts are based out of Canada, and I literally am waiting 2 days where these guys are all getting paid within 24 hours. Sometimes 3 days I'm waiting. So
yeah, Zach's gonna go over it on his Killzone later today. Yeah, Zach's gonna be live on Killzone later this afternoon at 1 o'clock, as every Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. Because I was live pre-market, I was like, I know he took 8K out like yesterday. But then they were like, he just said on his pre-market stream that it was 33K this month. I was like, oh, fuck. I missed that part. But savage. So everyone on stream is eating. And here's my exit. We're still sitting here. It could pop lower. I'm chilling. But 2 great trades. This is why. And I know I was joking around it. Like, Randy didn't tell me to short it there. Just saying, like, what do you think about it? I don't think anything about it. I know I want it off of the VWAP. And you could see why now. Because it's the fucking price it bounces off of and you get the push down lower. Where had I taken that short, what it's going to, look like, yes, I'd be in profit right now, but about to be back at break even. And also where I put a stop on that wouldn't look as pretty of like, I don't know. So risk reward wise is also fucking huge. So you give yourself a better chance at winning at the VWAP because you have a better price and a better stop loss. as well as you could probably get out of the trade sooner because you're getting the better price when it moves back down. All right. So that's why we wait for pullback to New York. And if it's not there, it's just noise. Not a bad exit, huh? Haven't had a candle closure below this exit yet. 24.54. We're chilling. I got a new YouTube video going up in 15 minutes on the new Elite Dailies. We're going to do a duck race here in a minute after Randy closes his trades or whatever we do over there. But give away one more Ignite account. So again, if you guys need a Top One Futures account over the weekend, it's 40% off their Ignite accounts. The Elite Dailies are 50. And the Instant Fundeds are 20. So all of them are on sale. I have videos on all of them, like I said, breaking down the rules and shit. So whatever one you feel is right for you, there you go. I'm taking payouts on all the Instant Fundeds this month. So take that for what it's worth. Evan, so it was like a reject or a bounce play from your video because it went below the range, then pulled back, then you shorted. What were we talking about yesterday, Dan?
I'm out of my trade, guys, on that flush lower.
Nice. 2 for 2, man.
So
That's nice. That's how you play it. That's how I have it marked up of like, rather than hold that first position forever, you bag profits and literally sell it pretty much at the same price and then bag another leg of it. So really great trading today, Randy. Get you back in the flow. That's beautiful.
I just need to get back in. It's been an off week for me, just
Yeah.
on and off the chart. So I just need to
That's
get kind
as-
of that. I was saying this to the
As
guys this
easy as
morning.
You can get. Well done. 2 for 2. Scalpy scalp. Now let's race some ducks. Go get Chipotle later on. Oh yeah. Piss everyone off by posting my TradeZella calendar later. Oh, it's gonna be such a good Friday. Oh. Since I joined, my selection of trades have gotten way better. Not following price, but waiting. Chat's moving too fast. Waiting for price to go to the key entry points. Yeah, $300 away from my first ever payout. Marcos, that a boy. Lock it in. Enjoy your weekend. Come back in on Monday, and we'll get it then. All right. Don't push yourself this Friday and go unsupervised. Keep an eye on you on Monday. Good job. Nice exit, Randy. Coming back now.
Thank you.
Trade your plan, or your plan, or the trade plan's you. I don't fucking know. Or you get played. Let's race. All right. We're giving away at least one more Ignite account from Top One Futures. Appreciate everyone putting their name on the list. Again, anyone watching, let's move this over. We'll do these every Friday, and we do them during the middle of the weeks and whenever we feel generous. So shout out to Top One Futures for allowing us to give away these accounts. Let's rip it. It's always about how you finish, so don't be scared.
Who's coming out of the back? Who's this? Sneaking up behind Trevor.
I don't know. It's really
Oh.
anyone's game. Oh, George.
George
has something to
Walsh.
say about it.
Just
George.
comes out and kills it at the end.
Little queen, little princess you. Good job, George.
Good job,
Before you-
princess.
All right, so make sure you email info@asfx.biz. Also put that in the chat. Yeah, there you go. So George, third winner. Big W's. We'll do them again next week. Also, we'll be back on stream. Great exit on our trades here. Take your money and run, especially if you went 2-0. Now, before we push on from that and wrap things up, some good questions in the chat. Scott, what do you got? Scott had the short nice, but I think there was an add-in question. Don't want to lose that. So someone said add in.
Oh, Angel had it. I'd mark up there.
Yes, I love you. I hate this trade. That's like Randy's on Tuesday. You're selling at the lowest price. So you take on all that drawdown where you're better off just selling it on the pullback. Short it up here for the new low. You missed it, let it pull back. Short it for the next new low. Rather than all this stress, you're going to be bald in 5 years if you keep taking all your trades like this, sitting through all that chop. And yeah, add-in wise, it looks like you did it quite a bit. So I'll be curious if that's emotional or not, but it's working out. So good win, but I'll definitely challenge you on seeing these as the entries at the VWAP. Like I explained in Futures 2.0, my exit here, right back to fucking entry. Scalp your moves, wait for it to come back to VWAP, scalp it again, go on with your day. It's simple. Shorting it down here is FOMO driven that you don't think we're going to get another opportunity today. And that just comes from a lack of confidence in the strategy itself. I know we can get plenty of opportunities. We will. We do. So good job making money on it. Just tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. That's what I'm here for. All right. Any other questions? Bald in 10 years, yeah. Probably quicker, though, with trades like that. I don't know.
Solid Friday, though, for everyone. Super stoked.
Can I get a calendar like TradeZella using TopStat? Yeah. Yeah, you could use any firm. Look at that exit, Randy. Fuck.
That's why I want to see those flushes into the orders on Bookmap, and then I don't see any continuation. Immediately on the flushes, I just want to trail my stop.
Trade pullback, so you could just trade back to previous structure. Whether it breaks out or not, I'll make money. If I short it here, I need this shit to break out. I don't want to need it break out. If it breaks out, great. But I'll make money on a sideways day and a trending day. Mic drop. There you go. And we're back at New York. There could be a third short in it. Who the fuck knows? But great job, chat. Everyone seems to be 2-0 or 1-0. If you're red, reach out to us. You need help next week, that's fine. Watch Futures 2.0 this weekend. It's absolutely free for anyone that's already here. Obviously, you get access to it, but anyone that's looking to sign up. If you want break, we all took the bounce play today. I added another chapter to it a couple months ago. So trading the overnight VWAP, played that as well earlier in the week. So lots to study this weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Friday. Appreciate the giveaways as well. Great wins, great questions. Overall, great week. Happy to say we still got next week to these 2 fucking days. But we got another green day today, chat. So at least this is going to look solid. And now we're closer to another payout. And now we can get it on Monday in terms of consistency rule-wise. So we'll rip it then. All right? Appreciate you all. Randy, great job on the management today. Really good trades on both of them. Textbook how it should be done, not being greedy, not following the process, as you would say. That a boy. Scalping it level to level from the VWAP.
I appreciate that. No, I got to just get away from sometimes just holding on to wanting that, getting greedy and just seeing the bigger picture and just zoom out a little bit or zoom in and just trade level to level and then get 2 trades instead of 1.
Yep. There's always another one. There might be another one right now. So hopefully that gets drilled into all your guys' mind over the weekend, because it would be so unfortunate that if you're struggling and you don't make money today because you're just messing around chasing price or holding on too long, getting break even and shit like that. It's like, it doesn't need to be that complicated. Hopefully we break it down pretty easily on stream this week on seeing how it could be done of not overly complicated. So we go again next week. Remember, there's Kill Zone this afternoon. We have our Blackshirt Club call again on 1 o'clock, as we do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you're in the BSC, we'll see you guys there, me and Randy. And other than that, enjoy your weekend, study up, enjoy those new accounts. If you guys want, make sure you email Austin info@asfx.biz. And we'll see you guys back on Monday or Kill Zone. See you, Randy.
Peace.